Hey all you cool cats and kittens, it's Carol Baskin from Big Cat Rescue, and I just flew in this morning from Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Love to tell you guys all about that. I don't know if I'm going to have time though, because Dr. Justin is on his way to give the new baby bobcats their first visit. So I'm going to turn this around and we will head over to the Windsong Memorial Cat Hospital, where Jamie has the kittens, and she is waiting for Dr. Justin, who she said should be here any minute. I hope this isn't too windy sounding for you guys. We've had a lot of wind the last few days. I had a wonderful time in Eureka Springs. It was so wonderful. We got there, when did we get there? Friday? I think we got there Friday. And I spent some time going down into the little town of Eureka Springs, which is about 7 miles from the sanctuary. I thought, it's been years since I've been at Turpentine Creek Wildlife Refuge, and I thought they were way out in the middle of nowhere, and they are on like 450 some odd acres. So they're in the middle of nowhere on their own property. But once you get out to the street, it's only like 7 miles to Eureka Springs, and I did not remember it being that close. So I'm really excited about some of the things that they're doing there. They're doing a huge fundraising campaign, a capital campaign, to try and build a museum. And Eureka Springs is like all kinds of really cool little shops and museums and historical sites. There's lots of caverns. I didn't get to go in any of those this time. I didn't have enough time, but I really want to go back and check out War Eagle Cavern and Onyx Cavern, and gosh, there were so many. The Blue Spring, I want to see that. And so you could spend a whole week there, I think, in Eureka Springs, just seeing all of the amazing sites there. But then on Friday evening, we had I think we must have come in the day before. So the Friday, I have totally lost track of time, clearly. We met with their board, and they had a little get-together with appetizers and such at the property, and we took a tram tour of their facilities, and then we went out with their board members to the Freedom Field and got to see all of the things that are progressing there. All the poles in the ground. We're so excited. They're going to be half-acre or larger enclosures for the tigers, and the little cats will have 2,000 square feet or more each out there, so that's going to be really nice. And it was great to see all the poles in the ground and all the materials there, and the roads are cut in. It was just fantastic. It was a little rainy and drizzly. You'll see we're all wearing coats. But aside from that, it was really spectacular. And then on Saturday, they celebrated their 31st year. They've been around for 31 years. And they celebrated their 31st year and the passage of the Big Cat Public Safety Act and the construction on the Freedom Field. And so Howie and I did a little presentation there. If you got our email today, I didn't get it out in April. It was due to go out in April, but I didn't have my computer with me, so it went out today. It is an update on these baby bobcats that we're headed over to the cat hospital to see, and Dr. Justin is headed here to see, and also to celebrate the, hello, sweet Duchess, to celebrate the construction on the Freedom Field. And so Howie and I gave a little presentation after Tanya Smith, the founder of Turpentine Creek Wildlife Refuge, gave hers. And then at the end, we crowned them the true king and queen of big cats and gave them our cat hats. So that's the picture that you'll see in the Big Cat Briefing newsletter that I sent out today. If you didn't get one of those, that means you are either, our emails are going into your spam folder, or you've never signed up with us. So if you want to be sure you never miss out on something cool like this, like baby bobcats, oh my catness, then be sure and go to bigcatrescue.org/join. And Jamie's lights are on her golf cart. I don't want the battery to go down. I may sound a little muffled in a minute because they're probably going to put a mask on my face. If they don't, I'm going to. Hello. I would like to have a mask on my face. which is something you would hardly ever hear me say, but I just got off a plane and I don't want to bring any germs to you or those guys. We have 157 people who are wondering what that is. Well, okay, cat's out of the bag. Thank you. They sound like they're ready to eat. Is Dr. Justin coming because there's a problem?
One of them has some fur missing on the face, so I don't know if it's mange or an injury. They keep getting tangled up in this blanket.
It's a cute blanket, but cat nails are just not going to work on that.
They've been in this blanket every day, so today's the day that it's not working.
Because they heard a vet's coming. We're just going to get rid of that blanket. There we go.
They keep burying each other in it and they get mad.
So you think it might be mange? Oh, yuck. I know how you are about germs.
They got scraped up in the excavator, so I don't know if it's just injury or...
And how will he be able to tell?
I don't know.
Does it fluoresce? Or am I thinking of something else?
He's peeing.
Oh, don't pee on your flitter mates. Boy, that one is a lot lighter than the others.
That's the one that's missing the fur.
I think Dutton's my favorite. Just because of the way he sleeps.
He's so good.
He's so cute. Is he the biggest one?
By like a half a pound.
He can cheer. Where would I find it? Oh, there's one over there. Yeah, it is precious how they cuddle. Jamie's been posting those cuddle puddle pictures. She's like, I'm going to kiss your face. I'm going to kiss it, and suck on your ears. And your toes. Karen says Dutton is my favorite because of Yellowstone. Is that a character in Yellowstone?
I thought you watched that show.
I did, but I don't remember anything I watch on TV more than 5 minutes.
It's the Dutton Ranch.
Oh, well, you'd think I'd remember that. I don't know if Turpentine Creek will expand the tram tour to be a walking tour. I sincerely doubt it because there's so much land to cover there and the enclosures are so big that you wouldn't be able to see even a portion of the cats if you had to walk. And they're set up on 3 different mountaintops. Oh, don't be so mad. Oh my goodness. Oh, so mad. Oh. She doesn't want you guys to have milk all over you when the vet gets here because then he won't be able to tell. Bella says, thank you, Jamie, for saving them. You want to tell their story for the people that don't know about it? We have 170 people.
These guys were on a piece of land that was being cleared. And they were scooped up in an excavator, and the crew saw something moving when they dumped the dirt and brush and everything. They found 3 kittens, and they searched through the whole pile and found the 4th kitten. It was thousands of acres that were being cleared, so there was no opportunity to try to set up a trap to catch them all and reunite them.
It's so sad.
Just because it was an active site and they were continuing to clear the area. have to separate. But he said he was asking which gate to go to.
Which one is that? Is that Mari?
This is the one with the missing fur.
What's the name?
Mar.
Mar is how you say it?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know if maybe that was a Spanish version of Mary.
The people that the crew that rescued them wanted input into their names, and most of the names they picked were people names, so we kind of modified them to be unpeopley. So
Because nobody should name a cat Larry.
Mare was for Marie. Kay was actually for Kay, but we just changed the spelling. Lou was for Lucy, but Lou's a boy. And then Dutton we kept the same because it was different enough. There's been so bad.
Are you just so bad? So bad, man, I'm so bad. I am one badass bobcat, man.
I don't know if you can tell in the video or not, but the fur is just thin above the eyes. Really short. Yeah. Really short. So I'm wearing gloves because when we get squeezed.
How many times are they eating now?
4 times. It takes an hour if you're by yourself, or half an hour if it's 2 people eating.
Cat fight.
She was the most picky at the last feeding, so now she was the most hungry.
See, you should have eaten when the bottle was there. Have they decided they're okay with the formula?
Mm-hmm.
I was surprised they did as well as they did the first time when you were telling me that they were fussy about it. It was like, that looked pretty good, actually.
On the live?
On the video that you did. Yeah, I think that was live.
Yeah, they only ate like 3 mLs each that time. They eat like 50 now.
50? Holy cats. Cat little boogies. Yeah, this carrier's just for transporting them. That's not where they live.
Their carrier's 4 times as big as what they're staying in. And they usually sleep in between feedings, but being moved and being driven over here and everything, they're all awake and ready to eat.
Where's your stuff at? Is it here or back at the Bobcat Hospital?
Where's what stuff?
Their food.
It's at my house. I've been all weekend. Because they have to get fed. Their last feeding's at 10:30 at night.
Ugh. And I'm sorry I went live so early, you guys. I thought the vet was already like very close to being here. They're awake. You're not waking them up.
Oh, we're not supposed to talk so they don't know human voices.
I thought it was okay as long as you weren't doing anything good.
Yeah, we only talk during bed exams.
Yeah, you want them to hate people.
They're very hungry.
Everyone's very jealous that you said you need help, and I was like, that's me.
They're so cute.
I've heard they are pretty healthy, so. Yeah, but just because I've been in animals all day.
Yeah, yeah.
Hurt myself.
Do you think that one has something?
It's missing fur on its
And
face,
so-
so I don't know if it got
But it got
scraped.
hit in the face with an excavator too.
Well, and they, I mean, when they dumped, they probably brushed up against a bunch of sticks. It was like an orange grove that was getting just leveled. I should have eaten all the food last time.
Are they eating well? Like they look good.
Yeah, probably the last, yesterday and today, they ate really well.
Get those gloves off.
Do you think I have something to give it to you?
This is one that's got the missing fur on the face, like around the eyes and nose. It's like really thin. It's a little crusty. You can,
You need to adjust the
Is it
light.
getting worse or?
I mean, it's, I only had it for 3 days, but it's kind of the same.
Okay.
I thought the paws were like a little thin on fur. But definitely the face was the most. I don't know, like that crustiness, if it's like scab or
See any fleas or?
And on my chart, we usually don't give them topical until 8 weeks. And they're only 2. So I don't know if you want me to give them like a low dose or just let they see for weeks.
Y'all playing at blankets?
Someone's stuck.
And then I would definitely listen to this one and one other one for lungs.
This says puppies 6 weeks, kittens 8 weeks.
Yeah, they're a little young, so I probably wait and just.
Don't we have that
I don't-
Capstar? Isn't that
Yeah,
for you?
but that's more, it's one day. It kills them for just 1 day.
Oh,
So if they don't have any fleas, I probably won't. You can go outside label and do extra label, but I don't think it's worth the risk. It's their
Yeah, I have it
healthy
soon.
right now, plus they're going to be separated, so they shouldn't come in contact with. So they're.
I think there are combs in here if you want to go through them.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask if somebody could verify my assessment.
Is that what you thought?
I kept, yeah.
You really felt it.
Sound okay?
Sounds great.
There was just some like this one and one other one was having trouble with transitioning the formula, so they were like sucking it down way too fast.
They're really bad.
Holy see big one. Alright, I thought we were on this one. Let's see.
You think they're up to?
That, yeah, that's the other one These two girls are twins. This one had like a little bit of diarrhea this morning.
Okay.
They've all kind of had mixed.
But you
Because they started,
transition.
yeah, they started with like their mom's formula passing through, and that was very dark and formed. And now they have a mixture between like kind of runny yellow and solid brown, light brown.
This is
smells
small?
terrible.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So this is the smallest one?
This is the smallest one.
Okay.
They all got marquee Sunday, no, Saturday, and parental Saturday, and marquee started yesterday.
We could even do a course of pedicure.
Yeah, I was gonna
Just
go
because
back
they
to
always
their
have
marquee.
everything. I think every wild bobcat we've ever had has come in with spirometra, whips, rounds, and humps.
I don't know how they survive. I
I
really
think they're
don't.
just used to it. Survival of the fittest, only strong survive. Because that's what they're for.
This I thought was a boy, and the other one sounded kind of raspy and eating.
This is the other one's son.
He gets like, when he's done eating, he sounds phlegmy in the throat. And I like just tap him on the back a couple times and it clears.
Yeah.
And the milk is pretty slimy, so I don't know if he's just got like whatever leftover remnant in the back of his throat at the end of eating. But just walking up on him in the cage, I don't hear him sounding clicky.
So
or
just
anything.
eating. Yeah, I mean, he sounds. And
Boy?
it's boy.
Alright,
You're 3 for 3.
Alright.
He was pregnant.
Now this one's been eating all the food.
Okay.
Auntie Erin.
You want to go back in? You're all wiggly.
Good Lord, he's bigger than your face.
Oh my goodness.
He's like a half a pound bigger than everybody else.
Oh boy. He's dense, isn't he? Adorable.
Everybody else eats like 40 to 50 animals and he eats like 65.
Yes, I mean, I would just watch him for fleas. And I think treating for any kind of internal parasites is probably the most important right now. And then as soon as they're old enough, vaccinate them for
There's
Yeah.
the RCPs. That's like 16 or 6? 16 rabies.
Yeah.
What do you think about the missing fur one? Maybe just
I
injury?
think just watch it. Maybe it was like then maybe like one of the other ones was nursing on it, or it got some kind of
Okay.
issue earlier, and now it's growing back because it just doesn't look irritated. I'm thinking it's nothing, but if it starts getting worse, let me know because we may just try Revolution in case it scabies. But I don't think it doesn't really look like it, and I don't think there's enough I would need skin scrape there because
Here, so you can see the difference between the round and the big.
Oh my. You're hefty.
to me it doesn't look like anything. It just looks like fur growing back in. So I'm thinking it was a previous irritation of some kind.
Good. Okay, no fleas.
They all look really good.
Do you have a flea comb at home that you can run through their fur?
I looked and yeah, we don't have one anymore.
I don't want to have to use Revolution if I don't have to. And they look so good. I'm going to try to deworm them. Hopefully they keep going in that direction. So they got scooped up?
Yeah, they were clearing like thousands of acres for like to flood it basically, for water retention. And they scooped up they were excavating orange grove, they scooped up a load, dumped it, saw stuff moving, found 3, and through the lesson from the fourth one. So maybe the one with the was the fourth one that got more scuffed up.
I'm so glad they looked beyond the ones that they saw.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been terrible.
They're hungry.
You better head home. They might just bust out of there and attack you while you're driving.
Probably just write a paper somehow then.
I wrote everybody on one sheet.
Oh yeah, we can probably do that.
And I kind of just put I put all their information in there.
Okay.
So that I can tell you who's who if you have any other things to do.
Previous. Good.
Yeah, that's great news. Thank you for coming out.
Easy.
So much screaming.
Get you to go in one direction.
Well, that was great news. Always worry about them when they first come in. Oh man, it's such a dangerous time when you're taking them from their mother's milk, which is what we would love to have been able to give them if there was any way of reuniting them. But given the fact that it was thousands of acres that they were destroying, there was no way that mother was coming anywhere near back to that area. And in order for us to even try to unite them, it would have meant putting them out there and leaving them exposed to hawks or coyotes or just any number of animals that would have preyed on them because they were out of their den. So it's really, really sad that they were separated, but I hope that they do well. I hope it's not scabies, because man, that's it's not hard to treat, but oh, it's so disgusting. And I'd really like for the baby to be able to keep all of her fur and get healthy like her big brother Dutton. And the plan is we have bobcat rehab here at the sanctuary, and so they will be ready to go in plenty of time. As a lot of you know, we are moving and we're not sure what we're doing with bobcat rehab at this time. I was talking to Tanya Smith at Turpentine Creek, and she was telling me that they really need rehabbers in Arkansas. There was a rehabber for many years in Berryville, which is close to Eureka Springs, and of course Turpentine Creek being, you know, a huge sanctuary that's very well known in all of Northwest Arkansas, well, all over the United States, but especially there in Northwest Arkansas. Every time somebody needs rehab work, they call them, and that's not something they do. So she was saying it would really be wonderful to have rehabbers there nearby, that they could help the cats in that area, or all of the little animals in that area. I forgot where I was going with that. Oh, so who knows what we're going to do, but we'll have plenty of time for Jamie to get these guys hunting ready and fit so that they can survive on their own out there in the wild before we have to move from this facility. And we will take you along on that whole journey with us, because that is the most exciting work that we do, is seeing these cats where they are able to be released back into the wild where they belong. I heard from Dr. Jim Sanderson today when we sent out our newsletter, and he had reached out a few days ago about a trip that he's doing to see Pallas cats in the wild and to research and study them there and see how they can help protect the Pallas cats. So I'm really hoping Jamie's going to go with him on that. As you guys know, we're pivoting into doing more work on conservation in the wild for these wild cats, especially the small cat species who don't get nearly as much attention as lions and tigers and cheetahs do. So thank you for all being here. If you're not on our mailing list, please go to bigcatrescue.org/join. If you didn't get an email from me today about April and all the fun stuff that we're doing right now, then it's either in your spam folder or you're not on our list. So I hope you'll get on our list. And tomorrow is Give Day. Oh my catness. And we had, I think, another $10,000 in matching funds. And so somebody here can say how much matching fund is still available, but we still have money available thanks to a big donor. So that's exciting. That means your donation gets doubled until we go through that match. And we'll be doing this Give Day through tomorrow. Tomorrow's the big day, so I hope you will be joining us on Facebook and social media, because that's when we go live throughout the day doing all kinds of fun stuff with the cats, and we want to see you there. What Give Day is going to fund this year is the platforms and the heated dens when our cats move to Turpentine Creek Wildlife Refuge. We want them to have all of the platforms and dens that they need, and this is what we're doing with our Give Day. Is $86,600 is our goal. to do all of that work so that our cats will be comfortable when they make the move. Thank you everybody who has already helped. Thank you everybody who's going to help us tomorrow and today. I can't say enough good about all of the amazing people who came to Feast with the Beasts. We had Big Cat Rescue fans and Turpentine Creek Wildlife Refuge fans all in one place, and that was really, really exciting. So it was wonderful seeing you guys, and I love the fact that our two families are going to be merged in this way and that we'll be able to help the cats in ways that we never even dreamed of before. Stay cool, cats. Mwah!